crisp. And I kind of like the old for me. So we are going to M8 with salt. One time, 22 pound-feet. Gives the seat. Come on now, motion. Just getting paid. All right, back with Mike Ellis. I'm getting straight into it. So I am continuing, as y'all can see, basically, I'm about to torque down the heads on the Escalade. So I have this gear wrench joint right here, basically to do the heads, but the only issue is I have with this is the lowest torque is 25. It go from 25, right, to 250. So my first torquing sequence number, right, which I caught it kind of late, people, right, is first they tell me tighten the M11 bolts, which is the 10 bolts, 5 in the bottom, 5 in the center, right? First to 10 pass, right? Passing sequence of 30 Nm or 22 pound-foot, right? As I said, that starts at 25 to 250. So I have multiple different torque bars. So this is actually a 3/8, and right now I actually have it set at 22. So and then after I do that one, then the second pass is at 90 degrees. So that's when the gear wrenches go come in, which I actually gonna have to pause after I do the first one. I gotta put the batteries in it. And then the third one is the third and final pass, right, is 70 degrees, right? It said use a J45059. I don't know what the hell is that, you know what I mean? But yeah, same thing, whatever. And then I'm gonna hit the M8s. The M8s is the same thing, 22. Right, begin with the center, number 11, and alternate from side to side. But basically, I guess supposed to go in numerical order. So it look like, as this one shows it right here, number 1 is in the center, right? So number 1, we gonna look at 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So number 1 gotta be right here. Right, so that's what we're gonna start with. Then we got number 2. Number 2 is 1, 2, third bolt. Right, 1, 2, third bolt right underneath number 1. Right, so boom, boom, crisscross, right? And then number 3 runs across here. And then number 4 down here, then number 5, and then number 6, 7. So as I said, I'm gonna go by this diagram, but this diagram is pretty self-explanatory. And I'm gonna start off with the first one, right? Leave my pen here. Give myself a little bit of light. So from what it's saying here, so number 1, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 springs, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then the number 1 bolt should be right here, right, and that's supposed to be the third bolt. Okay, so I said this is at basically set already at 22. So let me stroke it back and let's see how we could get a clip, people. All right, so that's the first one is done. Heard it click. All right, so I'm just gonna put a quick X right here. All right, so then we will hit number 2. Right, I gotta get more light, people. Make sure this thing is well tightened. So number 2, right, supposed to be right underneath So it's supposed to be the third bolt, 1, 2, 3, right underneath number 1, right? So this is supposed to be basically the number 2. So let me put a little bit of extra light right here, right? Should I use the extender? So basically, it's giving me a reading like it's torqued already. Like, give it again. Heard that. So that's basically torqued, right? I guess I kind of maybe, I don't know, when I was tightening it, I torqued it a little bit, but whatever. So the number 2 is done, right? Saying 22, right? And then we got number 3. So number 3 is saying number 3 is right here next to number whatever, right? And let's see where this is at. Okay. So number 3 is done. So we put a little check here. So now we go hit number 4. So number 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th bolt over here. All right, let's move this light a little bit. I know y'all can't maybe really see, but, and I already kind of, as I said, it was a little bit when I was tightening it, I guess, so really, it clicked it, so no movement there. So we're gonna do number 5. So number 5 is right here. Make sure this is good. Number 5, it clicked. Can't do nothing else with number 5. Right. So let's go to number 6, supposed to be the 2nd bolt right here. Alright. Alright, so number 6 is good. Number 7 is right here at the end. Number 7 is like in a little, in a bad spot, but alright, number 7. And number 8. It's all the way in the back, people. Let's see how we're gonna do this. I don't think I need an extender. I really wish I had a deep socket. That's good. And that was number 8, right? Number 9 is the one all the way to the top to the corner. Let's make sure this ain't wrong. Let's double check. This is at 22, correct? And number 9 is at the end. Let's get this in here. Something flush. All right, number 9. And then we gotta get number 10. So number 10 is finally this one here. All right. Alright, so that was the first pass, people. So I'll be right back when I get the other 2 lined up to do the second pass. All right, guys. So, okay, as I said, so we did the first pass, right? That was at 22. Right, let me make sure I word it correctly. 22 pound foot, right? So that one is done. So now we're gonna hit, right, the 90 degree. So I had to get the batteries basically for the gear wrench. So I actually had to look at a video again for this, people, because this thing, like the settings is like, you know, as I said, this is from 25 to 250 foot-pound, right? As y'all can see, nice case, very nice, very expensive, as y'all know. If you don't know, do your Googles. So now I gotta put the battery in it, because it's not good to keep the battery in these joints, because if the battery popped, then you got a little issue there. So it takes 2 AA batteries, as y'all can see. So let's get this operated. Right. So easy peasy, waiting for Nas motion to be on deck, so I basically could work and he could record for me. But until then, I'm on my own. So let me just hold this in the way and try to get this knob so it's a little good. Okay. So now I'm gonna put it on, press and hold it, the digital. So now it's already set to angle. So I already preset it to angle, right? So let me just go to M, I guess it's memory, right? And that's percent. So set. So I already, as I said, had it. I looked at some videos last night, so I already preset it to 90, and you could do like a halfway percentage, basically for so when you reach halfway, it could tell you you're halfway in XYZ. So let me just no, I don't want to play around with it too much, because this thing is like weird as hell. So I gotta sit on 90. I don't want to play with the settings and throw it off too much, because then I gotta go back on YouTube or something and figure out what is what with the angle. So I'm gonna put y'all on the stand real quick, right? While I kind of get my socket and whatever I need together, right? See if I can get some more light. And as I said, the angle is, you know, a little, you know, taunting me for the angle. Let me see if I could get y'all a different angle until Nas motion basically come. And I think this may work. Let's see. Okay, so get more light here. Oh. More light so I can see, and maybe hustle this light in here. Oh, that's nice. Nice lighting right there. Alright, cool. So now we're gonna go back to the diagram. So we're gonna go to number 1. So number 1 is the third bolt. 1, 2, 3. So this is number 1. So number 1, put the socket in. And this thing here, I know y'all maybe not gonna see it, but this thing is long as hell, okay? So let's see how that's gonna work with this. Do I need a stendo? Oh, this is good. So basically, this is not bad. Alright, so let me see how this is gonna work. So this is off. This is on. So let me click this. Alright, so let's see how this works, people. First time ever doing degrees. Right, so okay. Sorry if the camera kind of, right now, let me fix it, people. Right now it's at 39, it's blinking at 42. So I'm going. It's 61, right? So I'll swivel it back down. Sorry for the camera. So I'm going. 70, 75 is decent. Alright. 89, 90. Alright, so first one, 90. Right? You have to give it a moment so it reset it. Right? Alright. First pass done, people. Alright. We're going to do the second pass. So we're going to do another X right here. I think I'm going to put 22. Next one I'm going to put 90. That's done. Right? Now we're going to go to number 2. So number 2 from my diagram is right underneath number 1. So 1, 2 with the third ball. Right, so that's number 2. So let's see what we're going to get it with. We're going to need a stendo. Let's see. I think I'm going to need a stendo because this joint here is long like crazy. So damn sure it's going to need a stendo with it. Alright, so got that stendo. Alright. Let's get it in. Okay, so it's the third bolt, so this is number 2. Alright. So that little flex here, how they was like saying that in the video. Let me make sure this thing is seated correctly, good. Alright, so here we go. Number 2. So I got up to 42. Bring it all the way back. Well, it's at 39. And let's hit it again. $75. $90. All right. So number 2 is at 90. All right, so I'm gonna put y'all on a quick time lapse, and I'm gonna try to knock out the rest, right? And then for the last pass, Nas Motion should be on deck, and then we go talk about it. All right, so I'm gonna put y'all on a quick time lapse. You know what I mean? I don't want to keep on not really boring y'all, but I'm actually showing y'all the ones actually of this tool, you know what I mean? Which is a couple of dollars, a couple of bucks. So, all right, I'll be right back with that time lapse. All right, guys. So I did my first pass, which was 22 foot pound. No, pound foot. I don't know how they put it that way. Second pass was 90 degrees. So now, right here, final pass, 70 degrees. So now I'm gonna reset this this joint right here to 70. Let's get it down to a 70. All right. And set. All right, so we got it set on 70. So now I gotta go back through this joint again, right? 10 times, and then I gotta do the top one, which is the M8, right? Which is saying is 22 pound-feet, right? And as I said, this joint right here is from 25 to 250. So I gotta use the 3/8, which is already set up, right? So this one right here was saying begin with the center bolt, which is number 11, of course. That's what you should, because you're going from 11 to 15. So, right, so that'll be 11, and then 12, 13, 14, 15. This right here is, I already know about that one. That one, number 14. Whew. All right, but all right, let's get back into this this diagram one more time, people. Right, for the one time. So this is the final pass of the M11 bolts, as y'all can see, and we're gonna be starting off with the number 15 12-point extendo. So I think I don't need a extendo. So I had the short socket, but apparently I guess I didn't really need it for this one. So all right, so preset at 70, as y'all can see already. So right, number uno, right, is 1, 2, 3. So that's number 1. All right, so let's get to it. And I should have, I think I'm gonna use an extendo on that one. So I got it off, I'm gonna put it back on. And I'm gonna do the first couple of passes, then we're gonna put on the time lapse, because it's gonna take me a little while. And then we're gonna go through the last 5 together. No time lapse, just conversation. Y'all gonna begin, and y'all gonna see what it is. So, all right, so we preset on 70. So now, right here, number 1, let's get the final 70, and let's see how this feels, people. All right, ready now, Vulture? I guess he's ready, because he want to get at it. He's like, yo, again. I know, that's what I'm saying, again. I thought it was actually good, but all right, so here we go. So we got 20, 30. All right, folks, let's go. Let's keep on going. 55, 60. Let's go back a little bit. That's 59, right? 63. And this thing is weird, like it. So now we at 70. Got it? 70. First pass, 70, final pass. Right? So let's just knock that mark out. Get my pen. And there we go. Put that mark. And don't forget, we got to do the other side another time after we complete this side. So that'll be another video, another day. And so we're gonna hit number 2, and then after I hit number 2, then we gonna put y'all on a time lapse, and we gonna knock this out like Pacquiao. So at 1, 2, 3. So this is number 2, 1, 2, 3. This boat right here is number dos. All right, so let's get this in here, and let's get this seated there. Just while I'm on this in my way. Out my way. Alright. Seated good. Alright, let's go. Just want to make sure it's seated together. And I'll do it. So that's 40. 33. And let's go. Fast pass, people. So make sure it's sitting. It's like kind of like a little off a little bit. 62, 65. So it's at 70. Okay. This one was a little like offset a little bit because I did it a different way, but we got it. All right, so we're gonna put you on a quick time lapse while we knock the rest of this stuff out, people. All right, folks, so we did our 3 passes finally. Had me sweating, boy, because I was never did this before, first time, so I'm like, but got it done. Y'all already know. So now I need to do the so according to the instructions, right, tighten the M8 cylinder head bolts 11 to 15, right, to 30 Nm or 22 foot-pound, right. So right, this is already basically set to 22. So let's do the top, right, with this, and that should be it. So I don't want to mess up here, so let's start from number 11. All right, so let's get back to our paper, right? Number 11 is basically the 1, 2, the third bolt. So this is number 11. They should actually have something like marked. What they should have did, GM was smart, like number 11, number whatever. The numbers, right? To make it dummy proof, you know what I mean? But I guess they don't want a regular person to do this. So that's why they kind of like, whatever, try to hide it, hidden codes, all kind of nonsense. So, all right, so let's go back and let's, I got to use a manual joint and not the digital because as I told y'all before, the joint starts from 25 basically to what? To 250. So, all right, so let's get this going. All right. So now I got a little tension. So first click. All right, so number 11 is done, people. All right, number 11 passed. So it's one time for number 11. Number 12, it's his buddy right next to him. So that's right here, right? That's his buddy right next to him. And we're gonna get him torqued, right? So let's go, buddy. And I kind of like the old style one. They feel a little bit more like sturdy. But kind of getting used to that digital joint. So, all right. That one is torqued. So let's put a F mark on number 12. So number 13 is this one right here. So all right, so that's number 13. Number 14 is the one in the back of God. And let me see how I'm gonna do that. Nice motion. Seen this dude. I don't know how this dude did it, but all right, let me see if I get another extension. Yeah, cause you got this like this little goddamn pole that makes it a little awkward, but you know, this was our one that we had issues with. But let me see if I'm lucky. Right? Think I'm lucky? I don't know. What I did, this doesn't make no sense what I just did here. Let me see if I can squeeze it in between that bar and get it. Cause I was having problems before, people. Like, this ish wasn't working out at all for me. So, see the angle? Oh, garbage, still garbage. Let me see if I can get this out now. So I guess I gotta do it like this now, don't you? All right, so that one was number 14. We got it. And the last one, people, number 15, is my guy right here in the front. And we are going to get it. So now, guys, cylinder heads. The M11 was torqued 22, 90, and 70. M8 was torqued one time, 22 pound-feet. So I completed that. So one more thing before we end this video, which we're not gonna end it quite yet. Just one more thing I wanna just show y'all is the rocker arms. So I have the rocker arms displayment here. So they just wanna kinda seat them back in, right? So this is, I guess, the seat, which I believe goes in, come around now, Junction, and show them kind of where this, I believe it goes in like this. So it goes in like here, right? That's what it looks like. It goes in like here. Or, I don't know if it goes in, it maybe look like it goes in here. What y'all think? No, can't, right? All right, so that means it goes in this way, right? Okay, so this is where Mr. Rocker arms go, right? Push rods go in here. As we're gonna take a look at the opposite side real quick, right? Come on now, motion, right? Of the displayment of Mr. Rocker arm, right? So this is how see how filthy that look compared to the other one. The other one is not super clean, but it's not looking like that. This one here really needs a good cleaning. So, all right, so what I'm gonna do, people, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna put the push rods, right, basically all in, right, and then I'm just gonna, start to seat the rocker arms in, basically in, but not torque it or do nothing, just seat it in, hand tighten the bolts, and, we're gonna take it from there, right, so, all right, now it's motion. Final finale. The rocker arms, people. All right, so we're gonna make this not too long, fast and quick, because now it's motion. It's getting paid by the minute. The minute or the hour. I don't know. All right, so I kind of numbered them, people, like number 8 from the back, right? Because I wanted to put it back in the proper place. So this is number 7, right? Oh. This is number 6, number 5. So I try my best to keep everything, you know, because of the fact it's just like so much stuff, people. It's like I had to kind of like transport everything like upstairs to the crib. And this is number 1, numero uno 1. I had to transfer everything upstairs to the crib, so you see like I had to mark it, make sure I label it, make sure everything is in sequential order. So when I get to this point where I'm at right now, I don't get jacked up. So this is basically the rocker arms, people. So basically we're gonna start with the push rods, right? So one push, we gotta put the push rod. So this is the number 1 push rod, which I cleaned it up. I mean, if y'all looked at the previous video, cleaned it up the best way I can. And all right, so I'm on a slide. Whoa, what happened there, people? What was that? Huh? Oh, this was the number 1. Basically did a little okie doke on me. So you need to kind of, a lot going on here, people. Hoping them goddamn. All right, so as I said, let me actually get a piece of tissue. Basically, give me 1 second. I'll be right back with y'all, people. All right, guys, so, okay, for the push rods, what was recommended, this was like the top recommendation, Lucas, assembly lube, semi-synthetic. So basically, I was advised, which, you know, I didn't know, which, you know, I know now, because I've been, you know, also doing my research on reinstalling the push rods and rocker arms. So basically this right here is this Lucas joint, got it from AutoZone. This was like the last one, because people don't really be doing jobs that really require this. So this joint right here is green. So it told me just to hit the top and the bottom of it, and then the rocker arm. So all right, so I said, this is my first time doing this. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit on the glove. All right, so nothing crazy, right? So just apply some on the pivot point on top, bottom, surround it, right? So I guess, you know, it gets contact, it does what it does, right? Wipe my glove, and then here we go. First push rod, basically, in there, right? So now, that's the first one, all right? This is number 2 push rod. And basically, I'm gonna do the same process again. I think this is maybe gonna be, once I kind of use this stuff, maybe you're never gonna use it again, all right? So basically, this is number 2. And as I said, this is basically almost the same order I basically took it out from. too much. I think I gotta put some on the oh, did I mess up? I think I messed up, people. This was supposed to be number 2. My bag. Let me see that. This is number 3. My bag. Alright, so this is number 4. Put it up so I can hit both sides one time. Right. I gotta stand on my bucket. My bucket is dying, people. If y'all see my bucket, I gotta get a stool or something. Alright. So just trying to get this done, people, one by one, man. Just trying to get it done. So after I reinstall the rocker arms, it's just now to torque it, and then put back the exhaust manifold, the valve cover. I gotta get a gasket for the valley cover. I gotta change this bracket also. That's another thing. I gotta run a puller. They call it a power steering, the pulley puller, to take the pulley out, so I could do that. And yeah, it's just a little bit, and I'm trying to debate, should I when I put back when I clean the other head, right? When I'm just looking at the way the push rod is, one is pointing out more than the other one. I guess because of the maybe the piston. Should I torque now and then go back when I do that side and then torque, or I should wait to have both of them on and then just torque them, like torque, I guess the way they was doing it, like, I guess they either torque the intake first or the intake rocker arms and then torque the exhaust and then spin the crank around, and it's like a whole bunch of different, confusing-ish, when it comes to that. So that's the part I gotta look into, like, let me find out. Yeah, that's the part I gotta look into, people. How I'm gonna go about doing that. So, and then I'll take it from there. So I could actually, as I said, I could wait till I clean that side up, change the lifters, and then torque both of them like back to back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like torquing this one now, and then I don't know, something with the as I said, with the you know what I'm saying? It's something with the way the rocker arms gotta be positioned and all that. So is, do the exhaust and do the intake, and I don't know. I'll see what's the best way. Talk to a couple of people, do a little bit more homework, and that, figure that part out. All right, so I'm up to the last one, and then I'm gonna start to hit. They said I gotta lube the pivot point, the point that basically moves on the rocker arm that hit the top of this. Make sure everything is I got a little bit of lube on it. All right, so this is the back one. And get this in, people, and then we're gonna see how. Give me some light back here. I know it's like, I know you're not like, you're shooting the camera, but is it a correct? Yeah, there we go. All right, so as I said, I got the first rocker arm right here. So I said I did a quick cleaning, but you know, parts and stuff started getting a little expensive. Like, you know, I didn't buy a new rocker arms. I just kind of did a cleaning because I don't think the rocker arms is just, you know, just rocker arms. So this is what it is. So I believe right here, you see right here, and I guess right here, you have to put a little bit of lube, right? Because of the fact that I guess it touches and it moves and it does what it does. So I'm just gonna hit it with a little bit of that right there, and just hit the back a little bit where it sits. Right, makes sense. And just now just seat it just like that, and just hand tighten a little bit, just kind of get that. And I believe when I start tightening them, what happens, they start to move into whatever position you have to move into. So alright, so this part is kind of done, people, but as I said, it's just a torquing part. It's just another story. So everything is at top dead center already. So we're just gonna tighten this up a little bit. Just get it down a little bit, just to get them in. You may have to use another light. I'm gonna use another light. Maybe thing light? Huh? I got one here. You gotta be a super cameraman. Super cameraman right here. Alright, we're just gonna put this in, and then as I said, I gotta do a little bit of more homework on where to go next in terms of torque. So I'll drop it out here. Not too much. I'll drop here. Just line this up in here. Started. Number 4. As you can see. So I said if I had time and if I had, you know, as I said, I bought a lot of parts, so, you know, everything is costly. You know what I mean? All these little things add up, so I said this was actually, you know, as I said, if it was, you know, part of the plan, I would have like really pre-gamed and got new rocker arms and all that, and screws, and it would have been cool. It would have been cool, but maybe with that, yeah, I mean, but as I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, so it's like, you know, I'm fairly new to all of this stuff, people. So it's like, you know, you have, you know, to get more knowledge. But now I know, like, you know, I have a lot more knowledge than before. in terms of this, because I could kind of understand the LS motor a little bit more now, and now I give it a little bit more respect in terms of, you know, because I got two LS motors actually. So just put a little dab here. Let's get this one in here. Alright, see what sounds cool. 3 more to go. 3 more to go, people. I can see a little silver part where it basically did what it did. Come on, what's up with you, kid? Alright, this is number 7. You can see the active point right here. That's where they get busy. And then back. That's where they all get busy. Just be careful. Alright, so this is number 7. The last one is way in the back, people. That's the last one. This one here is like way in there, people. Way in there. So now I'm just gonna get the ratchet and just get it down a little bit. I'll torque it, but just get it down a little bit so we can see. Let me see, do I need a extender? Where's my extensions at? Do I have an extension somewhere here? So I do. Just to get it wrong size, number 8. Wrong size, people, wrong size. I think it's a number 8, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, number 8. Alright, so just wanna get it down flush, but not torque. It's saying when you really start tightening it, it moves to whatever position it has to go to. Basically, you could just do this shit by hand, people. Like this. Doing all that shit. Because I'm just want to see it down. That's really what I want to do. Right, so I got it kind of just where it needs to be. So real quick, we're just gonna look at my paperwork, right? And let me just is that, do I have another paper with it? No. So this is engine block battery, which we not doing that, and the manifold. This is the valve cover gasket. This is the intake manifold. Yeah, I'm just trying to look at my, what did I do with my, oh, yeah. So this paper here, right, let's take a look at this real quick, people. So, this one has, would it have something with the rocker arms on it? This one says, this manifold thickness block. Could I have one with something for the arms, sources to the valve cover gasket, intake manifold specs, intake manifold, exhaust manifold, engine block body cover. This is remove manifold, that's that, assemble. Yeah. So now with the rocker arm. So what I did, I asked ChatGPT basically a question on terms of how I should go about, right, torquing the rocker arm on the driver's side of the 2013 Escalade. So we're gonna talk to ChatGPT. If you're not familiar with ChatGPT, people, it's very helpful. So hold on. So we're gonna ask Chat some advice real quick, and let me hear what Chat say. Or Chat could lead me to a detailed video on basically this. All right. So, yo, Chat, what's up? Talk to me, Chat.
Of course, if you have any more questions or need further details, just let me know. I'm here to help.
I got a 2013 Cadillac Escalade. So basically I just installed the push rods and the rocker arms on the driver's side, right? So all of them is hand tightened back into place. So now what's my next step of torque? Which one should I torque first? Basically I'm at TDC already. So right now I'm just I only need to torque the driver's side for now, and then I will continue later on by removing the head of the passenger side, the rocker arms, and then reinstalling it and doing XYZ. But for now, I just need you to explain to me, basically very detailed. I have all 8 rocker arms in place. They were all lubed up at this pivot points, right? So now I'm ready to torque. So which one do I torque first? And please be very detailed on which one I torque first.
Got it. Since you're at top dead center and you have all the rocker arms in place, the typical approach is to follow the specific torque sequence and steps recommended for your Escalade's engine. Usually you'd start with the rocker arms on the cylinder that's at TDC on the compression stroke. For each rocker arm, you'll tighten it down in a specific sequence. Generally, you begin by hand tightening the rocker arms until there's no slack. Then you'll follow a torque.
All right, guys. So as I said, a little bit confusing in terms of the rocker arms thingy. So I looked at a couple of videos, and as I said, this is really interesting how people this guy put some oil on this pivot points on the side, which I may be actually gonna do that. Just put some oil, rub some oil on the side. So basically, this side right here is at top dead center. So I was recommended to, since I'm doing one side, just to follow the pattern of just going across and torquing it. As I said, I've seen a bunch of various videos where people just keep on rotating, doing a bunch of things, which I don't know. Like, I've been looking at a bunch of videos. So as I said, I hit ChatGPT and I talked like I was a dummy with the situation, and basically I could go in this pattern, starting from here, going across, and I guess when I do the other side, maybe the same format. So okay, so what I want to actually do first, real quick before I talk, I think I got a little bit of motor oil here, right? This is not exactly 5W30, but this is motor oil, basically. So I just want to just try something here. Same dude basically put some oil right here on the moving joint part right here. Which kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? Because it's basically going to be moving. And I think I seen someone like put some oil basically. I have to change the oil actually also. So see how this one is just moving all over the place? I have to change the oil also before I do my first startup and all that, because maybe some antifreeze or something maybe done slid down in the bottom, because there's a lot of antifreeze and a lot of stuff going on. So all right, so I'll just put a little bit of oil there. And all right, so now let's do a torque. First torque. So basically this is already set at 22. All right, got my little stendo, sizes are number 8. All right, folks, so let's see how this works for the first torque. Okay. So yeah, rocker arm is actually twisted into a position, and let's see. All right, so that one's done. Let's go to the next one. See if it's straightened out. I think it's gonna straighten out. And it looks like it's straightening out, right? I need like another ladder or something, people. Let me get a better position, people, for y'all, cause more on the front. I think that's a little better. So. And one more. Alright, so that one is done. I wish my digital had basically was able to do this. Alright, folks. That's what I have. I didn't quite get it in. So we'll try kind of shit, a little bit more tight though. Now I do all these spins. Start to turn into its position. Now it's got the tension. Now it's torqued. Same thing here. I didn't tighten it fully enough. This one's like all over the fucking place. What is this guy? This guy's gonna move or not? Think it's gonna move? This one look all over the fucking place. Fucking up in here. That rock on look all over the effing place. Get this one tightened up by hand, and let me actually make sure all the rest of them is tightened up by hand. Doing too much extra work. It's just my angle of everything is just a little bit off, people. Let's check out the rest of these. Well, I have this loosen, tighten. One more. I think one more should do it. All right, folks. So everything is torqued up, as you can see. 22. But they said pound-feet, foot-pound. So everything is basically back at 22, as I said. And this is let's revisit the passenger side. Super oily, super, ready to come out, basically. Get cleaned up, and lifters change, and just put everything back. All right, so tonight was a very interesting night. Another thing down, people. So the next step, I believe, will be me taking out that intake. I still have the intake manifold to reinstall. I have to actually put back the spark plugs and stuff like that, but I may do that another night. I actually do have them, but I have to get some anti-seize and all that, and then I could proceed to put back the spark plugs and basically proceed with basically pulling that one out and cleaning up. So all right, man, I'm glad y'all stayed tuned with me. Very tedious, very detailed videos. I'm trying to show y'all everything. I try to show y'all when I'm not sure about something, what I do. As I said, this is the first time. So all these videos have a lot of mixy things, do this, do that, do that. Everybody does it every different way. So that's the part that's confusing. When the first time you're doing something, you don't know which person to listen to. If you listen to that person that's wrong, then you got to go back, take it out again, and find the correct way from somebody else. And everybody has a different style and different method of working. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's why I just, I jumped in, I talked to chat, I asked chat, very detailed, dummy proof, talk to me, tell me what I need to do. And basically what it does is search the web, it search all forums, everything, whatever, and try to give you the correct way, the safe way, the most comfortable way of doing something that you don't know. So basically that's where I'm at. So y'all already know, y'all see what it is. We had torqued the cylinder heads, got that done, and we got the rocker arms and push rods installed and everything towed back. So yeah, we got some motion, in slow motion, but we got some motion. We came a long way, as y'all can see. Look at the back end videos from the start to where I'm at now and where we're going. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know. Like for Micah, let's catch you on the next one.